let's girl talk. Tell us about your characters.
Would you like to go first?
Well, I play Cheryl Blossom, who is the head cheerleader, vixen, and lead villain on the show, which is very juicy and fun. And in the beginning of the show, my brother passes away in a mysterious way, and we're not really quite sure what happens there. And so that kind of is the arc of season 1, and that allows Cheryl to evolve as the villain with the hurt of her brother's death, and then maybe the repercussions of him dying throughout the season on her.
Is it older brother or younger brother?
With twins.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a little bit of twincest in there.
That word.
It's the word, isn't it?
I play Josie McCoy, and I am the front woman of Josie and the Pussycats. And, you know, my take on Josie is, you know, she's kind of like a reincarnation of Josie and the Pussycats, but dealing with the same kind of things that we deal with now, you know, in 2016, and how far we've come as women, and that we don't have space and time to be ditzy. Everything that I do and want is very purposeful, and I'll do whatever I need to do to get there, and I'm not going to let anybody get in my way, especially boys. And that is not necessarily the same sentiment that my Pussycats share, and we'll kind of discover, you know, why Josie is so driven and why she feels like she needs to succeed and can't have a man specifically get in her way. So when Archie comes into play, we're gonna bump heads, you know, because I am Beyonce, and, you know, Archie is Justin Gingerly. So when he comes asking for my help, and I'm like, nah, dude, you know, he goes to create his own band. So we're gonna have a battle of the bands, and I'm gonna have some crumbling in the empire because Archie's really cute, whatever. And, you know, my girls are gonna see that. So that's gonna be kind of her strongest point in how she evolves as a character in season 1.
Did you feel any additional pressure since the character was race-bent that there were going to be people coming at this being like, that's not what she looks like as a character?
You know, for a hot second I did. For like 2 minutes right before the network test. And, you know, it's just kind of like, I understand that, you know, because I am a big nerd. Like, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, so when they were trying to make a live-action movie, I was like, no! So, you know, I understand that sentiment, but I think what's really important is that, you know, I'm not trying to erase the original Josie. I grew up loving her, and what's really great about the Archie comics as a whole is that everybody is relatable. You know, I didn't have to look like Jughead to have him be my favorite character, you know? I didn't have to look like Archie or Betty or Veronica to understand the situations that they were going through. So I feel like if people can go into it with an open mind of just, you know, being like, oh, this is like a girl that happened to be born with the name Josie and wanted to be, you know, a rock star and came up with this band, the Pussycats, and let's see what she's got. You know, it's not, I'm not trying to undo or erase anything that's already happened.
Yes, it was the demo.
Have you done any music before?
It's my first time recording original music. I mean, we didn't write it, but it is, you know, original composed music. I did musicals, you know, and it's funny because it's easier for me to have, I can hide behind a character and a voice, but when I have to bring myself and my own voice to it, it's very nerve-wracking. But it's exciting because it's pushing me to really make Josie, you know, this new Josie, kind of stand out in a way, you know, and she's gonna be kind of rockish, you know, she likes to get the party going, and whenever everybody wants to leave, I'm like, psych, I got another song. So, well, hello.
Well, before we have to lose you, does she wear ears?
Oh my God. Does she wear ears? Yes, she does. And you're not even ready for what the ears are. Like, it's going to be so specific and pointed. And it's great because Lee Tolan Krieger, the director, and I came up with, you know, the notion ourselves. He kind of asked me a question. I was like, give me 24 hours. I'll come back with something. And we did. And that's going to be the through line of Josie the Pussycat's trademark. So
I'm excited.
It's so fly. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's so good.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.